You wake up to a notification, an HOA inspection notice stamped mandatory. All properties. The message reads like a small state ultimatum. Every driveway must be power washed before inspection or face a $400 fine, 14 days to comply. The tone carries that particular suburban blend of urgency and bureaucracy, and you can feel the small panic ripple through the neighborhood chat. By midday, the chat is full of the same solution. A local contractor, named in a single thread, gets 28 thumbs up. You scroll and see the same phone number posted again and again. Neighbors tagging each other. Booked. How much? He can do ours tomorrow. It's a strange kind of choreography. Everyone moving at the same speed toward the same fix. 29 homeowners hired the same contractor. The coordination is almost beautiful. You notice the calendar on the wall. The contractor's arrival is circled the day before the inspection. It feels strategic, like a rehearsal before a review. The next morning, at sunrise, you hear the familiar spray of a power washer starting on the block. Steam rises from the driveways. Concrete turns a shade lighter as years of dust and oil streaks melt away. Your driveway looks new again, and so do the others, each with that clean, slightly reflective sheen. When the inspector walks the street later that morning, clipboard in hand, there's a pattern he can't ignore. Spotless surfaces all the way down. He flips through his checklist, makes no marks, and moves on. There are 0 violations cited. The $400 penalty hangs in place on paper, but has nowhere to land. The neighborhood collectively met the demand, and the inspector had nothing to enforce. 31 days later, the HOA quietly drops the power wash mandate from the guidelines. No meeting notes, no public statement, no explanation, just a silent removal. It reads like a concession, a retreat, or maybe an admission. Which one depends on how you see the people involved. Were the homeowners savvy and united, using a shared contractor to overturn an unreasonable penalty? Or did the HOA feel backed into a corner and decide not to make a fuss? Maybe both. In that stretch of dawn, when machines hummed in unison, you felt a small power shift. Neighbors acting together, turning a threatened fine into a non-event. Villain or victim? Drop your vote. Think about the dynamics. Collective action, small town enforcement, and what happens when a rule meets a neighborhood that's already cooperating. Subscribe and hit the bell for more everyday neighborhood stories.